Welcome to the review and initial impressions of Escuela Razonada de la Guitarra. This is a canonical text. If you play classical or flamenco guitar, you will at least run across it at some point. A counterpoint might be Mickey Baker's jazz book. It has its quirks, but it's part of the canon. I have the bilingual edition, which is in Spanish and French. I'm well read in Spanish and speak it nearly every day. I've read one book in French, and how well I speak it depends on how patient you are. If you're new to languages, you could skip the text and play through the musical exercises and look over the pictures. I don't know about the rest of the series, but be aware that this volume doesn't have much music. If you're patient, you could take a few classes to get an overview of the language and slowly read through it with a good dictionary. This is also a definitive text about guitar and the instrument as it was in 1933 when the introduction was written. My edition is otherwise undated, though it was printed recently. This line drawing shows how to tie strings to the bridge, though newer sources show knots at the end of the trebles. Nylon was patented in 1935 and became popular later as a string material. The biggest difference between this book and recent ones that I have seen is its approach to playing. It's string by string, not fret by fret. This picture shows the chromatic range of each string for 19 frets, which was the standard then. It is the opposite of position playing, which you will find in books by William Leavitt and others. This way of thinking would have influenced Django Reinhardt, who is known for his one-string chromatic runs. The greatest strength of this series is its greatest weakness. It is the definitive text of its time. You'll find everything from construction of the instrument to correct hand placement when playing. But if all you want to know is how to play, you're stuck with all the excess material about construction. Similarly, a luthier might not care about playing technique. Finally, another weakness this book has is a fault of the art world in general. It constantly pays homage to itself. The highlighted part is about paying homage to the guitar. The art world is basically a field of sacred cows, and this is one verbose book. I suspect that these 6 small books could be 2 medium-sized ones, with substantial material, but light enough for most music stands. My plan is to read this book and play through it. Whether or not I will do the same with the rest of the series is an open question.